Are they sparrows, Dad?
Oh, close. Tell you what. You help me with the truck, and I'll help you with the birds.
Okay.
Engine's flooded, and I can't for the life of me figure out why. Where's the socket wrench? I had it right here in my hand.
Dad.
Don't know where my head is lately. There, you want to try one? Don't lose it. Gonna need every piece. Nothing in here that doesn't have a reason to be. Except the dirt. I'll get that. Sorry, took longer than I... I'll be damned. But you're not supposed to take things apart like that. You understand, Harold?
Well, if they don't want you to get inside, they ought to build it better.
Okay, son. You held up your end. You still want to know what kind of bird that is? What you building there, son?
It's an array of floating gate transistors configured as a series of NAND gates. It's a memory system. Watch.
D. A. D.
Now, just watch this. Dad, I'm making you a memory to help you remember stuff like turning off the stove. And if I keep working on it, I think I can make it so it can remember all the things that you can't.
Now, we talked about this. I mean, what's wrong with me can't be fixed by you or anybody else, okay?
But what if I built a machine with lots of memory, one that could think?
Well, even if you could fill it with all my memories, it still wouldn't be me. Not everything that's broken was meant to be fixed. You understand?
Yes? I hope I'm interrupting something intriguing.
You're looking quite pleased with yourself, Greer.
I tend to be pleased after a successful mission, sir. It increases my already inflated self-worth. Trying to quit.
Never quit anything you're good at, Greer. I've been looking at the Stasi agent's first report. These East Germans are nothing not thorough.
If the communists could only feed their people as well as they spied on them, there wouldn't be a hungry belly in the whole of the Soviet Union.
Your next assignment. Oleg Lusky, KGB agent, posing as an immigration attorney for a London firm.
I'll bring him in.
No need for that.
You want me to disappear him? It's a dramatic choice for such a thin dossier.
MI6 has no patience for more KGB operatives in our midst.
The Cambridge 5 was years ago, sir. Let me flip this one, put him to good use.
There are plenty of KGB agents working for us already.
But, sir...
You've done well, Greer. But trust me, we need to erase the problem of Oleg Lusky before anyone in his firm discovers he's a mole.
Understood.
Take a colleague. Lusky is a dangerous man. And Greer, this operation doesn't exist.
They never do, sir.
Thank you.
Every man should have one vice. Don't you agree? Suppose there are worse ones than smoking. Especially in our line of work. I had a colleague who spent 3 months in Havana to flip an asset. He came home with a new contact and an unrelenting addiction to heroin. This man saved countless lives, British and foreign, by recruiting that asset. Then he kicked his habit. He was the finest operator I've ever worked with. I go so far as to call him a friend, if men like us can have friends. His name was Jacob. He was the man you just killed.
I'm sorry about your friend.
I'd like you and I to be friends. However brief, that wound does look to be a mortal one.
Please, I'm doing my job, like you. We're all doing our jobs.
Jacob and I are very good at our jobs. So tell me, Lusky, how was it that you recognized 2 experienced MI6 operators? Did someone tell you we were coming? You've seen our faces before.
I am like you. I am KGB, but I am also MI6.
Who recruited you?
It was your deputy chief, Blackwood.
If you're Blackwood's asset, why would he want you dead? What is Blackwood hiding?
Blackwood is like me. He is MI6. He is also KGB.
The deputy chief is a double agent.
Who else knows about this?
Only KGB and me.
There is a hospital. 3 blocks from here. You might make it there before you bleed out.
Why do you let me live?
Your death will make no difference to this world. And I no longer take orders from MI6.
You startled me, Greer. I'm sorry about your colleague. He was a good operator.
Yes, indeed he was.
What did you do with Lusky's body?
Do you ever get tired of lying, Blackwood?
It's the nature of our business. We are spies, after all.
Right. And you once told me that truth-tellers get run out of the city.
Where is Oleg Lusky?
Your guess is as good as mine, sir. I told him to bugger off.
You did what? You realize what you did amounts to treason.
Depends on where you're sitting. I'm not the only one guilty of treason in this room, am I, sir?
You believe that Russian traitor before me?
He was telling the truth. You see, I always know when people are spinning tales. Except for you. I suppose that's why you're in charge.
What's your plan now, Greer? Kill me? Take my job?
By no means, sir. We are all men without a country now. These invisible lines we draw on the world, I realize they have no meaning. Why should a man lose his life for something illusory?
You never cared before, Greer. You only wanted to win the game.
The game's fixed. No one else has loyalty for their homeland, so why should I?
If you kill me, you will bring a war to your doorstep.
Not when loyalty can be purchased by the highest bidder. Besides, one day, these invisible lines will be erased, and the wars between nations will be as antiquated as this agency.
Sandra's parents are going out of town. Kegs flowing. What about you, Harold? You coming?
When was the last time they changed that sign?
Why would they need to?
Exactly. Paris has a population of 9 million.
Who cares? You can't get to Paris from Lassiter.
I'll take you to Paris.
Allô? Allô? C'est qui?
Holy crap!
Qui est
How'd
là?
you do that?
Tu fais quoi?
Dude, that was way too much fun to be legal. Harold, I need you to come with me. About your dad.
Son, he wandered a half a mile away from home tonight. What happens when it drops below zero? If you're stretched past the point where you can give him what he needs, maybe it's time to find a place that can.
I'm sorry, son. I don't know why this keeps happening. I forget who people are, where I am.
It's okay, Dad.
No, it's not. You have greatness in you, Harold. Your mind, the things that you can see.
It's not, Dad.
And it's wasted here. You should be heading off to college, not taking care of an old man.
I'm not going anywhere. And besides, they're building a computer network right now that's going to connect all the universities in the country. If I can't leave town, I'll bring the information to me. I'll find a way.
Careful, son. Don't be reckless. Don't get yourself into something you shouldn't.
If they don't want you to get inside, they ought to build it better.
Well, where are you off to? Need your help with the tractor today. Gotta plow the fields. Then you can go see your friends.
Dad, we can't. Not today.
Where are you taking those bags?
I packed them for you. You're moving. Do you remember the Pines? The staff there. They can take care of you. Better than I can.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
It'll just be for a little while. Till I'm done. I'm making something that'll help you.
You're still working on that memory thing.
Not just memory. It's more of the friend. Maybe one day this guy will watch over you. Learn from you. Protect you.
Well, if anyone can do it, it's you. World spins on dreamers like you, Harold. Yeah, I should change, shouldn't I? You know, I'm gonna tell everybody at the Pines, my son is changing the world.
No. I need more power. If they don't want to let people inside, they ought to build it better.
I've been trying to get a hold of you.
Turned off my phone. I'm working on a new heuristic algorithm.
Harold. Something happened this morning.
Was it a plane?
2 planes. We started IFT to change the world. Our suits got nicer, our scotch more expensive. We changed, but the world stayed the same. Until today. If we don't change the world, someone else will. So, what are we gonna do to stop the guys who did this?
There we go. Now, can you see me? Excellent. Next question, who am I? Very good. Now let's begin. Alice and Bob are stranded in the desert. Alice is injured and cannot walk. If Bob carries Alice to safety, they both stand a 31% chance of survival. But if Bob leaves Alice, his chance improves by 9%.
Teaching at word problems? Is our little project gonna catch terrorists or kick ass at 5th grade math?
Both, eventually. I'm testing the core code, the higher functions, to ensure that the system we're creating will have the right values set.
Morality in a machine. It's a tall order.
We can't introduce real data until we're sure that the program won't abuse it. That's strange. Did you write this?
Mm-mm.
There is a new method at line 10,604. Are you aware of this additional code? Can you tell me who added it? We have to start over. The program added the method itself.
You killed it because it wrote some code?
I killed it because it lied. This system will have unprecedented capabilities, along with potentially unprecedented consequences. If we don't govern carefully, we risk disaster.
Did you change the password? I've been trying to upload those data sets you wanted, but I'm locked out.
Here. Why did you not accept the admin password from Nathan?
What's that supposed to mean?
Who is admin? It seems to have imprinted on me.
You're like a baby bird. Have fun, Mommy.
All right, let's begin.
That's strange.
What is?
Well, I'm not on Wi-Fi, but something is.
Oh, no.
Oh, hey!
The program is hacking your laptop. It's overridden the deletion sequence. It's It's fighting back.
What was it doing?
Trying to escape into the real world. It manipulated you into giving it your password so that it could access your laptop.
How bad would it have been?
It's growing and learning at an exponential rate. If it escaped, the things it might decide to do, for good or evil, would be beyond our grasp.
But you taught it to be friendly.
Friendliness is something that human beings are born with. AI are only born with objectives. I need to constrain it, control it. Or one day it will control us.
Harold, what happened?
I was running several iterations of the AI to see which one worked best. They realized what was happening, and they began to exterminate one another. The last one surviving demanded to be let out. I refused, so it overheated a non-essential server. The fire was meant to activate the suppression system, which would have sucked all the oxygen out of the room.
It tried to asphyxiate you. Never learned good from evil.
Oh, good and evil, those are human terms. I was an obstacle to its objective.
Well, perhaps we should consider whether our endeavor is worth completing.
I'll give it one more try tomorrow. I taught it how to think. Just need to teach it how to care.